children, jolly, your children, jolly, your children, the rest us never die. Jolly, your children, jolly, your children, jolly, your children, the rest us never die. When everything is going right, they forget about your presence. And when the table turned upside down, they know that you are there. To my mom who taught me that you are always there, I wrote this little song of praise. Now I'm gonna sing it. Jolly, your children, jolly, your children, jolly, your children, the rest us never die. Jolly, your children, jolly, your children, jolly, your children, the rest us never die. Jolly, your children, jolly, your children, jolly, your children, the rest us never die.
A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. Now, there's a hula bala and people talking a lot of things about the elaborate funeral that we gave to reggae superstar Junior Byles. A lot of people were saying all that money that is being spent to put him away while he's dead, how come nobody paid no attention to him while he was alive? Well, let me remove that myth. Junior Byles had one of the most loving, caring family anyone could ever ask for. We must remember that mental health issues, especially with Junior Byles, was for over 30-something years. That costs a pretty penny. It takes a lot of money to care for someone who has mental issues. And then, on top of that, in the latter years, he had prostate cancer. But let me just highlight a few things for those people who keep coming out and saying all these negative things. First thing first, there was a whole lot of people helping Junior Byles. I'm telling you, people like Muta Baruka. Hats off to you, Muta Baruka, for doing a tremendous job in helping Junior Byles. People like Earl China Smith. Hats off to you again, Mr. Smith, for doing a remarkable job in helping Junior Byles. People like Niney the Observer. I was told that every time Niney comes from England, he would bring money, and not only that, nice clothes for Junior Byles to wear. So when you see Junior Byles out there in the streets, it's not because of lack of care. Sometimes with mental issues, he tends to stray away from the family home. I must commend Kenneth Byles Sr. For 10 years, Junior Byles had a caretaker that loved him, looked after him. Her name is Rose. Big up yourself, Rose, because Rose played a tremendous job in taking care of Junior Byles right down to the wire. Remember, in 2019, when I gave Junior Byles that tribute concert, we made a pledge of over $100,000 to Junior Byles. Then we started a crowdfunding that raised over 15,000 US dollars to help take care of Junior Byles. There are people like Bridget Anderson who worked tireless to help to take care of Junior Byles. Not to mention when I did the tribute concert, all the artists that gave up their time, Half Pint, Eka Mouse, Turbulence of Future, Nature Ellis, Raw Deal, just to name a few of the many artists that did not charge $1 in taking care of Junior Byles. And I have to say thank you for a job well done. A lot of people might see me in the front line for the last 10 years, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was Big Stone alone. I don't want no credit to say that I'm the only person that loved Junior Byles and cared for Junior Byles. Junior Byles had sisters, Janet, not to mention Vivian, Sally, Marcia. There was a whole lot of family that was so deep into loving Junior Byles and to make sure that Junior Byles was taken care of. Now, there's a lot of people out there that abuse Junior Byles, yes. Yet people who came to the house, pick up Junior Byles, take him to a dubplate studio, voice him all day, and then give him a couple of $100, and didn't even have the decency or the courtesy to take Junior Byles back to his place of residence. So they would just throw Junior Byles out into the street, and with his head not functioning properly, Junior Byles would end up straying to Spanish Town, to Old Harbor, to other different places. Janet and Vivian had to work tirelessly day and night with Rose, sometimes myself, to go out there and to look for Junior Byles. So now come to the final send-off of Junior Byles. Let me tell you something. You see, Peter Perry, one of the greatest funeral directors ever. Peter Perry played his part to make sure that Junior Byles was sent off in the highest manner. The Honorable Babsy Grange, I salute you, Mama. Hats off to you. She played her part to make sure that Junior Byles was sent off in the highest possible manner. And she not only played a part in death, she also played her part in life. Too much for me to go into details, which is family business anyway. The Honorable Mark Olin played his part. So there's a lot of people that played their part to help Junior Byles. Even my friend Leo Ark, who donated the sound twice, free of charge. Big up yourself, Jimmy Leo. You know, they all played their part. Everybody came together, played their part to make sure that Junior Byles was sent off in the highest manner possible. Abijah, thank you so much. Linval Thompson, thank you so much. O'Neill Famous, thank you so much. Tristan Palmer, thank you so much. Bongo Herman, thank you so much. You know, there's so much people. Araya, thank you so much. The list goes on and on. I can't identify every single individual. But people came out. Caveman from Caveman International came out. Even Muta Baruko at the tribute farewell setup, he came out again and played his part. Earl Chinna Smith was there at the day of the funeral with the Earl Chinna Smith Bingistra, and they played their part. So all the people played their part. Junior Byles was buried with love. Seeing all the glamour that you see, it came because of a concerted effort of people that recognize the fact that Junior Byles is what he is, a superstar. See, so I want to thank everybody, big up everybody who played their part. Thank you so much. If I left out somebody, it's no fault of mine. I can't remember everybody. And remember, a funny thing, they say death comes in three. Wow. Max Romeo passed away. Then Junior Byles passed away. And now we have Leroy Gibbons. Wow. It's a sad day for the fraternity. The singers, we're losing our singers tremendously. And we lost Coco T recently as well. So we just have to show love to those people alive. Don't ridicule the artists. You have some people who take pictures of Junior and put it up on social media, and they make fun. And they didn't do anything, $100 there, $50 there, and they talk about it. You know, a lot of people took care of Junior Byles. Junior Byles was buried with love. A big stone says so. And he deserved everything that he got in life from us, and also everything that we gave him in death. Thank you so much for watching. Please have a wonderful day. Oh, and last but not least, a lot of people flew in for the funeral. People like Eva Mahoney Brown, she sent money to Junior Byles. She came down here personally and looked for Junior Byles. You know? So we're talking about other people. Viva, who came all the way from the Cayman. A lot of people love Junior Byles. So let's not say Junior Byles had the biggest funeral and in life nobody cared about him. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Junior Byles was surrounded with loved ones. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.